11 years ago is when our website first went live. And it was very interesting to see and to experience the end user frustrations and not being able to communicate that. There's never been that avenue before to be able to communicate that. I worked in IT previously, and people just didn't see that. And when you went to offer those thoughts about what was going on, it was as if you were calling someone's baby ugly. And so with anecdotal evidence, calling someone's baby's ugly is not often a good idea. So we needed some way to be able to substantiate and quantify what was going on in a way that had credibility and also impartiality. So probably about 7 years ago we heard about Tealeaf. We had tried different things and we began to implement it. The favorite story I have for our first experience was we had a situation where we had some capacity issues, and so we had a message come up on our site whenever that occurred, and we had increased capacity so that message should never appear again. So one day when we received 20 calls from our agents that we had received that message that we were over capacity, we called IT and said, you know, there's something wrong, we can sense it, there's been 20 messages, and they said, call us back when you have an issue. And so Tealeaf came in, we did the search on that day, and there had been 1,200 messages that had been received, yet only 20 people called. So that goes right back to what Gardner says about only 4% of your people call. So from that point forward, people listened, we could prove it, we were able to start expanding on events, first being reactive as far as when a problem occurred, and then being able to prioritize it by saying how big of an impact does it have, and then eventually becoming proactive, where we're arguing, should it be this way or this way? We say, let's put it in the website this way and monitor it and take a look at what's going on. And now we use it in testing to make sure that, that the AIT, the application integration testing, has really been completed before it passes over to user acceptance testing. The other major situation that's very valuable is once you receive a call from somebody that can't be handled, you figure out what's going on, you quantify what the issue is. You take the executable from Tealeaf and you attach it to the defect and hand it to IT. IT can no longer say, we can't recreate it, it's closed. Additionally, we create an event, so we're watching it happen. So when that new release goes in that's supposed to fix it, that should go down to 0. And if it doesn't, you've got impartial evidence again. So the net effect is huge increases in quality and with goodwill towards all, good working relationships. What we're finding now is that we're able to get now to smaller issues, more usability issues working as designed. So it's not truly a defect, but if it's causing someone to hang up there, you want to be able to fix it. So we found that in changing or adjusting to those small incremental changes over time, our net promoter scores are increasing.